Hello there, everyone. Hello. Hi, Coffee Cup Arcade. I am High Spirits, and I will be guest hosting. I guess I should unmute Andy too. I am guest hosting today. We're playing some Rodland on the Nintendo and the Game Boy. And with me is Andy. Hi, Andy.
Hello. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. I'm just ready to play some games today. How about you?
Doing great. Nice lead up to the 4th of July weekend, but we're all here presenting Rodland, which is our latest, upcoming release. We have another one coming out too, but this will be for the NES and for the Game Boy.
Yep, and today I'm here to show off the game, some of the goodies and stuff that comes with the game, and we're gonna check it out. And hey, I heard there's a giveaway today too.
Yes, we're giving away a free copy of Rodland, either for the NES or for the Game Boy, depending on what the winner decides. You can enter. Let me type in the link. Go ahead and click on that link, get your entries in, and within 24 hours we'll select the winner.
Nice. So this is the Nintendo box of it. You can see a cute little art on the back there of our two heroes. And then opening it up, there's even some more cute artwork inside of it.
Yeah, a lot of this artwork is taken from the original manual. But obviously we expanded it, redrawn it, recolored it. So it really pops out a lot more.
Yeah. Speaking of the manual, here is the instruction manual that came with it. All the artwork, it has the monsters in it, as obviously it's an instruction booklet. I know we haven't seen many of those in the last 20 years, but they do exist.
Yes, we take a lot of pride in recreating the manuals for each release. Sometimes translating them, sometimes just making them completely new.
And then also the NES version of the game does come with this stand. It's very simple to put together. It has our two little heroines there and a nice spot. So hey, look, it fits the instruction booklet perfectly. Look at that.
Yep.
Nice card stand there.
And also the cartridge if you want to display that with your collection too.
I found that the instruction booklet works perfect for that.
That's true.
But yeah, so this is what the game looks like. This is still an early production card, so it's going to look a bit shinier when it's done. But you'll notice, I don't know how well you can notice, but you'll notice on the silver there's little stars all over the cart.
Mm-hmm.
There, you can see it better from the back. So this cart has all kinds of stars and little embellishments on it. And this is what the NES game looks like. The Game Boy version is currently in my Super Game Boy, so I can't quite reach that right now. Okay. But I can show that off later. Mm-hmm. And then we got the Game Boy box with the same art on the back. And then inside is a little bit different. Instead of looking like caveman drawings, they're more sprite work.
Yes.
But yeah, so these are the boxes and what the game will look like when it gets released, or if you win a copy.
There you go. And those who do pre-order, keep in mind that we're expecting these to arrive probably around early Q4, so think around October, November.
Okay, let's actually check out the game. I hope everyone is doing well today. Yeah. Hello to everyone in chat. I see some from my community here hiding out. Good, because y'all be tested and graded on this later.
There you go.
But yeah, so this is the title screen. Right now, this is the NES version we'll be playing on. And we'll be starting with the Nintendo version. We'll play this for a while. I don't know. We might even beat the game. We'll see how far it goes.
Yeah.
I've played about 2 minutes of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot that I don't know about this.
It's also kind of unique in that the NES version, to go to options and scores, you just press left or right from the start menu.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of options for this game on the NES version. I am playing this on a toaster Nintendo. Good old-fashioned toaster NES. But yeah, these are the two. This is 2-player you can play with. Rit and Tam are their names, but you can change their names if you would like. And there's all kinds of hints. Like, we can choose. Well, we got to choose the right option. Like, we're going to be playing as Rit, and they all have different colors that they can be. I am not actually upscaling. I am capturing this straight, just standard definition. I like blue. I'm always a fan of blue. Some would say in my community that I'm too obsessed with the color blue, but...
Blue's nice.
And if we were using Tam, which we don't have a second controller plugged in currently. Speaking of blue, by the way. But yeah, there's things like hints. You can even turn off the sound effects and stuff.
Yeah. I believe the hints pop up like in between stages. They kind of like talk about like to give you clues on the enemies and stuff, and it kind of slows the game down quite a bit.
We can keep the hints off. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we can figure this game out. So, yeah, we'll get into what this game is in a moment. I notice that all my audio is really low right now.
Well, there you go.
Audio settings. Okay. Hopefully this is better. The game might be a little lower. Let me turn it up a little bit more. There we go. How are you sounding, Andy?
Test 1, 2. Am I clear?
The bars look better, at least on my OBS.
Alright.
You know, it's not like we totally didn't, like, test this out beforehand, you know, so...
Yeah, we didn't spend an hour or so testing the levels.
I mean, I spent like 3 minutes, okay? We were just talking and around random stuff. So apparently NES is the best runner of this game.
Yes.
And they somehow got perfect scores, like, on the zeros every single time. Is Andy really that quiet?
Am I? Hello? Test 1, 2.
Okay, hopefully he sounds better, because he's actually hitting the red bars on my OBS.
My singing days are long gone.
Okay, as long as you can hear him clearly, that's the thing.
Yes.
That's the important part. Okay.
Alright, cool.
Let's do this. Let's play the game. What do you say?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so obviously, like every good game, it's got to have an opening cutscene about what happened. Basically, Rit and Tam's mom has been kidnapped by a monster and thrown in a tower.
Gotta save your mom.
Yep. So this is kind of like a Bubble Bobble type game. You have your rod here, a magic rod, and what you do is you can snag a bunch of enemies and then like shake them around, and cause them to get really sick, and then they turn into random items that you just you kind of just launch at people and other enemies, and yeah. Basically, the goal of the stage is to... Oops, I got hit. Is to clear out either all the flowers and get this bonus stage, or defeat all the enemies. This one doesn't want to play, though.
Nah, they'll stay walking up there.
And oh yeah, after I do know it says in the instruction manual that if you get to the extra stage and defeat it, you get a bunch of letters that spell out the word extra.
Yep.
Which gives you extra lives and score, basically. Also, there's a nice bomb.
Yeah.
Boink. Wow, only half a bridge? Where's the rest of my bridge? So yeah, there's no jumping in this game. Basically, your controls are you can shoot out the rod, and when you shake an enemy until he's no more, he turns into some kind of drop. In this case, like a missile that we fire at enemies. Or a bomb, or other projectiles. Also, it's Pac-Man. Oops.
Oh, that's when the timer runs out. They start going like that, and it's very difficult to defeat them.
Yeah, so you shouldn't mess around too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can get through a stage either by defeating all the enemies or collecting the flowers, which gives us the extra stage. You also can make a one-time use ladder. Oh, get the flower. Ah, too slow. And you can only have one up there at any time. From what I know from the instruction manual, this is not exclusive to each character. So if you play 2-player, you can only have one ladder between both players up.
I believe no. Each player gets one ladder.
Is it? I don't know. I was guessing from what the instruction manual said, but
but you can't stack the ladders. I tried.
Yeah. I haven't had a chance to play this 2-player, so I sadly don't know how it all of the wackiness from 2-player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with 2-player, it's you don't. There's actually it's in the options where you actually collide with one another, and there's actually more of a competitive mode where you can actually stun one another. The bees are one of the more annoying enemies in this game.
I just enjoying the balloons bouncing around everywhere. It's very festive. Also, that is a nice power-up.
Oh yeah, the dynamite. There's like a little sonic boom on each side.
Yeah. My half a ladder.
Yeah, so Rodland has a interesting history with releases. Outside of the arcade game, it released the year after on a whole slew of like UK and European PC consoles. It was done by the Sales Curve. I think they went by the name Storm at some point. But yeah, they picked up all the rights for this release by Jaleco, and you'll see releases on the Amstrad, the Amiga, the Commodore 64, the Atari ST. Who am I missing? Yeah, just basically all over the place there. And then in '92, 2 years after the arcade, they released an NES version, but it only came out in Italy, Spain, and a couple other countries in Europe. Not even in the UK. So each one of those releases were localized into that language. And they were pretty rare because only a small quantity came out. And, well, it's 1992. By that time, the Super Nintendo was already the main thing. So it was probably not going to get an official NES release in North America by that point. And that's pretty much what happened, we think. Oh, that's right, the ZX Spectrum, that's what it was, the other one.
The ZX Spectrum.
Yeah. The better releases, I believe, were the Amiga and Commodore releases. I could be wrong, but I believe one of them was almost an arcade perfect one that had extra stages. Some of the people who worked on that port, I believe, ended up adding extra sprites that went unused in the original arcade, so it was pretty cool. But that goes into the fact that each release had something different or extra, or something that didn't make it through from the arcade version. And with the NES one being, 2 years later, it ended up using a lot of those additions. Like, for example, you have the option to turn on jumping if you want from the options. and a few other options such as the way the game is scored or the multiplayer stuff, which you don't see in the other ports.
Oh, I think we got a boss now.
Yes.
I don't actually know how to fight the boss.
So now you just whack it with your rod. Watch out for the little baby lizard that spits out.
Can I grab the lizard? Oh
You
no!
can jump up or climb up to the next level as well.
Don't hurt me, crocodiles!
Yeah, you can grab the lizards. They don't really do much though.
I was kind of hoping I can snag the lizards and actually throw them. Do 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 do. Just hide in the center here. Can't hurt me. They're both at the same time.
Yeah, that was the Amiga port that was the better one, I believe, then.
I wonder, actually. Now that I see this. I don't think you get credit for hitting them if you're on the ladder.
No, I think you have to be on the ground.
Yeah, you can't just, like, cheese it sitting on the ladder. I had to try, okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes the only way you can beat old games is finding a cheese for them. Come on, you gonna come down here? Come on. I want to be your friend. You don't want me to be your friend, though. Oh, now you come down. I see how it is. Come on, shoot it. Okay, got rid of another one. These things take a lot of hits.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 hits, maybe 5.
Oops. They're doing a better job hitting me, that's for sure. Okay, there's another one. Rip, Mom. My bad. Sorry, Mom, we couldn't save you. You know what I'm gonna blame? I'm gonna blame being blue Rit. We're gonna go silver. But yeah, so you see the general way this game plays. It's kind of weird. You got to get used to the fact that you don't actually kill anything by hitting it. You just got to get used to shaking them a little bit.
Mm-hmm. There are some score runs with people who just like try not to defeat so many enemies, so they would just flip it behind them and just keep moving on with the stage while they're stunned.
Yeah. Nice little leap there.
Yeah, it's cool that there's so many different ways to play the game.
It wants to come down and play with me. No one? Oh, now you come down. I see how it is. You can also just kind of drop them down the edge. So, the thing about this also is the extra stage. You can pick up extra letters if you keep more alive, so... But sometimes they're the same letters. Like, I got the same 2 letters.
You can also attack the letter, and I think that changes it as well.
Oh, you can? I mean, they definitely team up on you after a while.
Yeah, the little yellow bouncing guys, they will reproduce or split themselves or whatever.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So if you leave them alone for a while, they'll literally fill up the entire stage with themselves.
Oh, I did not expect to grab them from there. That rod has some range. Nah, I wanted to get you the other way. Oh wow, nice.
Dang,
multi-kill.
For the Game Boy version, it's was made for the original Game Boy console, so it didn't have any color enhancements, so to speak. It just uses the general palettes, so like you'll see once we get on the Super Game Boy, you can scroll from different palettes, but there's nothing special about them.
The movement in this game is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't even do little jumps like over gaps.
Yeah, it's a little speedy too, because there's like a little timer that's been going on in the background this whole time. It doesn't really display it.
I can see why the bees are terrible.
Mm-hmm. There's some stages where they start up really high up on the stage and they just fire at you immediately, and you have like a split second to react.
Yeah, they just bombard you with a bunch of bullets. Ah, I can't hit you. Ah, I didn't get on the balloon. It's alright. When in doubt, run away.
There you go.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, and you're gonna land good. Okay, we can hit it. There we go. Oh, I didn't get credit for it. I guess you gotta pick up the last thing really fast. Oh, they have attacks too.
Oh yeah, the sharks will spit out. Yeah, it's kind of similar to Snow Bros and a little bit to like Bubble Bobble. It's a one-screen kind of arcade action game. Very few games that are, utilize this layout that have made it like really popular in both regions.
I mean, yeah, this is a really nice arcade game. It's, those single screens. Definitely collect points.
Yeah, it's all about the high score.
Well, I cleared the flowers on that stage, but everything was dead.
Yeah, the Game Boy one is a little bit different because of the sprite size and the smaller screen. Rather than one screen, you're actually scrolling around the same screen. I said screen a lot.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to see the Game Boy one yet, so I'm interested in how that's going to play.
Funny enough, they actually make Tam Player 1 in the Game Boy version.
Oh, yeah? Maybe that's why the crocodiles got me. We just had the wrong person. Okay, time to get some revenge on the crocodiles. Hopefully.
You got it.
Fire? No? Yes? No? No? Oh, see, now I go up and he immediately drops off too, Okay. If you stay far enough away, it looks like you have no problem hitting the ads as they come out.
Mm-hmm.
They are just toying with me. Get near one of them, it just runs away. Oh, come on! Okay, down to the last two. Okay, only one to go.
You got this.
There we go. Easy. And that's not luck licks, okay? That is pure gaming skill. Just like the first time I fought the crocodiles and died horribly.
Oh, these guys shoot their tongues out at you.
They look like sandworms.
Similar to that, yeah. Except they have a cute little bow tie on top.
Oh, yeah. As long as they look adorable, they can be whatever they want. They can be as adorable as they want to be. I have no idea how many levels there are in this game.
40-ish? There's some boss stages that have like an actual level that you have to walk through, rather than just a boss fight. So that's where kind of the additional comes from.
You know, I spent half my life in Florida. You'd think I would understand how to fight a crocodile, okay? Especially 6 of them at the same time. That's just skills that you learn while living in Florida.
They took them out quick.
Yeah, they all came to me, and now there's bees everywhere.
Yep. It's the bees.
Come on. Oh, nice. Sniped 2 of them. See, I'm getting into the rhythm for this game now.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw that guy chasing me. Yeah, these ones seem to charge at you when they get close or when they see you.
Yeah, if you're on the same level as a squirrel, it'll just run at you.
Yeah, you can just do all kinds of clipping through walls and stuff.
Speed boost.
Ready, 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 and snipe. I still can't get the tea. Won't give me the tea. I need to leave more than one alive. Can I grab you? I can bet you I can get you. Nah, I guess not. At least you don't fall straight down in this game, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually move while you're falling.
Oh, that should say the 3rd. Well, I'll fix it.
Oh no, they close right now, so you better hurry up.
Right after you enter.
Right after you enter, they close. It doesn't matter when you enter, just as long as you enter, it closes. Okay, I see mines now we gotta deal with.
Oh yeah, there's some ball and chain things that just go up and down. Some stages will have spikes, I believe.
Come here. Let's see if we can find a T. Oh, they just change over time is what they do by themselves.
Ah.
Come on. T, thank you. Oh, we got a mini game now. I guess we're gone fishing. Wow, there's a whale trying to eat me.
This is a boss, actually.
Oh, it's a boss?
Yep.
So
Aim for the eyes.
Oh, what kind of hitbox does he have?
The eye. You have to hit his eyeball.
I mean, he ran right through me and didn't do any damage to me.
Yeah, I think his hurtbox is like his mouth.
You keep sinking, so it's like you can't just sit there and mash because you just keep sinking.
Hey, you got him.
Hey, we entered the tower. We're finally gonna go get Mom.
You were just in the lobby this whole time.
We were just finding out that we were worthy enough to rescue Mom. Okay, where are we going? See that little slow-moving spike I just have to sit there and wait for? Ah. Oh, the music for this game is great. I'm enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and chill.
Yeah, the music was good enough that they actually released an OST in Japan, I think not long after they started porting it to other consoles.
Nice. Come to me, my little red whatever you are. Oh wait, I had an E already. It's kind of hard to see the E's, I'll be honest. It is a little tricky font.
Oh, the monkeys run away, I think?
Ah. Well, they ran right into me, that one.
Yeah. Maybe they just run around fast.
I think that's what they do. But yeah, this is a cute game. I enjoy it. I think I'd like to play this 2 players, what I would like to do. Let's go see where this door takes us. Ah! That was not where I wanted the door to take me.
Wow, how did that one get hit from underneath? That was crazy. Yeah, this is a really good couch co-op game for sure.
Yeah, I saw a Coffee Cup Arcade said something about playing it with their son or daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's a really easy game to understand. You
Whoops.
got, someone who's non-combative. You're like, all right, go grab the flowers. I'll kill everything else, or vice versa.
No remorse for the monkeys. Yeah, this is the first Western release, I believe, right?
Well, it came out in Europe, so not Western, but first time in North America.
Okay, North American, release. Yeah.
I believe the arcade version is on a Switch arcade collection somewhere out there, or a digital arcade collection. I don't know what whacking the balloons does, but the effect does look cool.
Ah, I'm stuck in the wall. Help. Okay, well, I found something you can't do. You can't put it's taking me away. You can't put a ladder, like, underneath this and then go through the floor. The floor actually is solid there.
Yeah. Yeah, first re-release. Well, the first time the NES version is out in North America. It was out in Europe, but in really small quantities. And the same goes for the Game Boy. It was only released in Europe. Yep. So if anyone from the US wanted to play it, they'd have to pray and hope that there's a listing for the PAL version, but then they have to deal with the much slower 50 Hz PAL version on their NES, unless they had a third-party console that could, change that for them. But this is the first officially re-release for North America.
Oh, looks like we
I
got
guess the
another
thing
boss.
with our cartridge, it'll detect whether your console is an NTSC or PAL, and if one version has an issue with it, you can just press reset really quick twice, with the cartridge in it, and it'll change to the different region.
Aw, that was just bad timing. Also, I can jump in this stage.
Yes, in these little boss adventure levels, you can jump and attack. You don't have to like throw them left and right.
Yeah. Also, you can't drop any. Oop. I think they're throwing their hats at me.
Yeah, I guess.
Ah! I couldn't jump up that ledge. Oh, nice little warp down to the bottom there.
Damage boost?
Ah! Yeah, but these hats are terrible. Oh well. Game overed. Those hats were tough. I'm trying to find speedrunning strats. Hey, speedrunner in me at least a little bit, right?
There you go.
Although I generally speedrun RPGs, I don't really speedrun platformers, but I do have a few platformers and things that I've speedrun before. Yeah, this is just Dark Souls, that's all. Dark Souls for the 1990 arcade. I don't know, should we keep playing this one, or do we want to try the Game Boy one?
You can try the Game Boy one if you want.
Okay. I will need a minute or so to swap stuff over. So you're welcome to say whatever you need to do or whatever.
Sure. Yeah, once again, guys, if you want, we do have a giveaway going that's ending 24 hours after this stream. So please join that up. The winner will get to pick which version of the game they'll receive, and we're expecting the game to arrive around Q4, early Q4, so October, November. Beyond that, we are closing pre-orders on the 7th of July, so you have 1 week to pre-order. You can check our website for the price and listings for both versions, available both in the United States as well as in Europe. And like I said before, the NES version uses a special chip so that it detects the console that it's being played on, so 50 hertz or 60 hertz. But again, if anyone has an issue with it, you can just do a quick double reset and it'll fix it. Game Boy versions, all Game Boy games are region free, so it doesn't matter where you're at. So wherever you order it from, you'll get the proper version.
You're silent. I think you said everything you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
I had my earbuds off, so I couldn't hear. Okie dokie. So, Super Game Boy I'm playing this on. Although I am playing it on a Famicom controller, which means the cord is about
2 feet.
2 feet long. And sometimes my Super Game Boy wants to take a minute. Oh yeah, this is the Game Boy cartridge for the game. Yes, I have a Toy Story Band-Aid on right now, because I got a little paper cut on my tip of my finger, and it kind of hurts to play games with it.
Oh, that's annoying.
I know, I might need to clean it, because it doesn't seem to want to work anymore.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Super Game Boy. I know you're there. There you go.
Camera shy.
Exactly. But yeah, so this is the Game Boy version of the game. I got it cropped so you don't see the whole Super Game Boy thing around it.
Oh, okay. I'm about to ask Mike what?
Yeah. Figured instead of showing the little small part of the game, might as well make it so you see the whole gameplay, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so real briefly, I've known Andy for what, 2 or 3 years now it's been going on?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And today is the first time I've ever talked to him.
This is true.
We've pretty much only talked either through emails or occasionally on Discord. So this is actually the first time I've ever talked to Andy.
That's funny. Yeah,
now,
I didn't realize that till now.
Chris, I've seen plenty of times.
Yeah.
City Connection is an amazing game.
Yes. They're the people who have the rights for pretty much most of Jaleco's games.
Ah. Yes, I am getting a competitive advantage by playing on a Super Game Boy, okay? So yes, you can... If I was speedrunning right now, I would have to multiply my time by 1.024 in order for it to be, you know, actual speedrun proper, because Super Game Boy runs faster than Super Game Boy 2 or the Game Boy.
Yeah. It also affects the audio, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think so. I think it's more with just loading times. It just loads faster. So yeah, this is the Game Boy version, where every button does the same thing. Oh, I do like the animations already more. I think I am already a fan of the animations more than the Nintendo version. These are adorable.
Yeah, it's a little bit cuter. Obviously have to do two-tone colors on a lot of things. This makes some things hard to see.
Yeah, like you can't see your rod. Like you can see that little thing coming off right there. And I looked at chat and got in trouble for it, so. Yeah, the music sounds more upbeat also, I agree.
Yeah, they put a good amount of effort in converting this from the NES version.
And it seems to run just as smoothly. There's even, again, you can kind of control your fall, which is good.
And it should be mentioned, the two-player mode is actually a hot seat mode, so you can just trade off the Game Boy between each other. And the turns change when either one player dies or you complete a stage.
Nice.
So definitely a good game to take on the trip. Nope. One cartridge, 2 players. One cartridge, one console, 2 players. Oh, it was the Amstrad that got it first. Interesting.
Are these walking sharks?
Yes. There's same shark enemies as before, but they look different in this one. They look like more shark-like.
Yeah, they look like sharks in this version.
And in the other one, in the NES, they would actually spit upwards if you're far away. But I think they don't even spit in this one.
Where's my balloons? Oh well, take out the sharks. Oh, I think that's a different power-up.
Oh yeah, there's 2 different power-ups. There's one that I think you eat like a pepper and you shoot fire. And there's one that's an ice star that you just fire shards around you for like a good 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, I just got the ice shard one. I'm like, wait a second, I didn't have this in the other version of the game.
Mm-hmm. And I think they removed one power, but I forgot which one it was. Oh yeah, in this game you can finally do your cheap strategy of fighting from the ladder.
Hey, it's not cheap, okay? It's a perfectly doable, viable game mechanic.
Speedrun strat.
See, that's the important thing is just using game mechanics. Now, they might be unintended game mechanics, but they're still game mechanics.
So basically, you're saying you'll be on the top of the leaderboard in no time.
I mean, if I'm the only one who could play it at 60 hertz, I'm pretty sure I have a competitive advantage already. E. Ah. Extra.
There you go. Bonus points and extra life.
Oh, nice cute little fairy there. Little pixie to give you the bonus points.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only one bonus points I got from the last game was I had to fight a whale.
Yeah, I think it was just unfortunate because it was transitioning to the boss fight, and so it didn't give you the bonus round.
Yeah. Where are you?
It's running.
Ah, that's probably... I don't want to be at the edge of the screen, because if it's anything like the NES version, the edge of the screen is really bad for getting enemies.
Yeah.
Ooh, ominous music. Did time run out?
No, I think it's a boss fight.
Oh.
Did it freeze?
Or did my game freeze on me?
Like we said, this is an early prototype.
I think the game does not want me to fight any crocodiles because it's afraid of what I'm going to do to the crocodiles. I mean, to be fair, it could be my Super Game Boy, too.
Mm.
Okay, let's play as Tam. Tam is doing better for me than Rit. Okay? Mom is kidnapped by a monster. Mom is taken atop the Ma Boots Tower. What the? Hey, come to me. There we go. Get that slug out of the way. I love Game Boy soundtracks. Like, anyone from my chat knows, like, the mascot to my stream is based off of a Japanese confectionery character, which I absolutely love the music for. I told you you'd see some Nubo emotes.
Yes, I see them.
Also, it seems you could, on the Game Boy version, just easily go down ladders and then through stuff.
Funny.
Come to me. Yeah, we'll take A. Oh, wait. It was an A, but it wasn't after I touched it. Now we get to enter the tower.
Nice.
Now we're past the tutorial. For some reason, the tower, it only took 2 stages in this version to get to the tower. So I guess while we're running through here, I guess I can take a little time to talk about myself, if that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
Since I haven't really talked about myself much, but... yeah, so I've known Andy for 2 or 3 years. I don't remember exactly. I remember the very first game that I played, but I don't remember what year that was. But, normally I'm an RPG player. So, like, I do love running into sharks on occasion, but generally, I'm an RPG player. I do like some occasional platformers and Metroidvanias and puzzle games, especially.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, usually I'm known for streaming every day, playing RPGs, but most of the time it's retro stuff, older things. Occasionally I play a new game if something good comes out. I know me and Andy talked briefly about a game that just came out before stream. Ah, I'm trapped. Help! The slugs. Aw. No game overs in this version?
Nah. No continues.
Not enough battery life to go through that, right?
That's where the challenge comes in.
Hey. Yeah, but I bet you it's a City Connection Co. I just realized it's typed right there. I know you all were talking about City Connection earlier, and I'm like, I wonder why everyone's talking about City Connection. Like, that's a great NES game and arcade. I remember that.
Yeah, they named the company after that game. It's kind of sort of what the Toplan did, when they some of the devs got back together. They just they named the company Tatsujin, which is the Japanese name of Truxton.
Ah, get back here.
Maybe you'll have better luck with Tam.
I swapped. Yeah, I swapped to Rit this time. I think I did. I think it looks like Tam though.
These guys look like Kirby enemies. I just realized. Like the Waddle Dee without the crazy eye.
I don't like these sharks. No, that's interesting. You can shake him and then off the ledge, but he doesn't actually fall off the ledge. So he just sits there and like keeps resetting, but still taking damage.
Oh, the fruit lasts a long time there on the screen. On the NES, they blink away after like 5 seconds.
Yeah. There's not enough memory on the Game Boy. You can't do that fast. Oh, I found the chili pepper.
There you go.
The flamethrower.
It lasts for a long time.
I mean, this one's got pizza. I mean, we're basically playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just want to see if I can fight the crocodiles. Assuming that they're crocodiles in this version.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out like that again.
Yeah. I don't trust you, sharks. Oops. Ah, I missed. Oop. I'm really good at running off of ladders, that's for sure.
They get like a little tiny speed boost, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely different physics. Than the NES version.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get that that extra so I can get the points.
Yeah, before I was like, oh, extra points, and I was like, now I need that life.
I know.
Oh, another thing, if you stun an enemy, you can walk through them too. They won't hurt you.
Yeah. I like how these things they shy away. You can just sit here and watch them run away. Oh, there's the chili pepper.
Yeah.
Ah! My finger slipped off the controller and I died.
Dang.
I got stubby fingers, okay? I blame the Band-Aid. I blame Rex and Slinky Dog on my Toy Story Band-Aid.
There you go. Slinky Dog.
Yeah, I got like Woody. I got Mr. Potato Head. There's Rex, Slinky Dog. I see a G.I. Joe. No Buzz Lightyear, though. I'm really disappointed.
He's his own license now. They can't get him on. He's too popular.
Maybe he's just on his own Band-Aid. He doesn't want to share one with Woody.
They put him on a movie. Now he's gone. Too big for Toy Story.
It was a good movie, though. I enjoyed it.
This is true. When they become the bonus letter enemies, they look a lot scarier than they do on the NES.
I mean, they move a lot faster in the NES, though. Well, no, they don't. I guess not. I guess they do move about similar. This one's just a little trickier because it is, like, instead of being a single screen, it is scrolling. So you don't know, like, when you're gonna grab something.
Mm-hmm. And if you're falling, you don't know if you're gonna land on something.
Exactly. I've done that several times already. So, what's your favorite Game Boy game?
Ooh. It's either between Pokemon trading card game or, geez. If we're talking OG, I'm gonna have to say Metroid 2.
Metroid 2. That is a really good game.
Yeah, I was lucky I got that for like all of like $10. Like the year it came out, someone just like opened it, didn't like it, and they're like, "Hey, you want it? $10."
Come here, sharks.
Although I will have to say, like, Avenging Spirit, one of our other releases, did open my eyes to it, and that I would say that's arguably top 3 at this point.
Oh yeah. Game Boy is definitely good memories with this, especially, you know, driving at night, waiting for the street lights to pass overhead so you can actually get like 3 seconds of gameplay.
I ended up getting, me and my little sister, we ended up getting saving our money, went to the Walmart to get one of those cheapo clear purple accessories that connects to the dual link cable port, but it's actually like a light.
Yeah.
That shines onto the screen. But it would eat your batteries at like 4 times the rate.
Yeah, I had the magnifying glass. Uh-oh, I got caught by the edge of the screen.
Yeah.
Come on up. Thank you.
Oh yeah, the magnifying screen. That was crazy.
Yeah, the magnifying screen with the light included.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out the hitboxes of these floor tiles.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, I can't see. Okay, they're right below me. Oh no! There's like 5 left alive.
Oh jeez.
How did I leave so many of them left alive? Oh, that wasn't it. I needed that A. Oop. Should have waited for an A. Oh, Game Gear. I had a friend who owned a Game Gear, and wow, that talk about eating batteries.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you enjoyed your like 2 hours of playing.
I had a school teacher, I think it was my 3rd grade teacher, that we used to hang out with during recess, and he brought in his Lynx.
Oh yeah.
And literally he changed the batteries at the beginning of recess, and by the end of recess that thing was already like fading away.
Yeah, this is definitely harder because you can't see anything when you fall off the ladders, and falling off the ladders is much easier in this version.
Yeah.
Yes, make sure you join in on a giveaway for a chance to win one of these 2 copies, either the Game Boy or the NES version.
Mm-hmm.
The NES version gives you a game over. Gives you a continue.
Yeah.
Is there like a scoreboard? I don't think they kept a score on this.
No, there's no scoreboard. It's just if you do play 2-player, it shows you the highest score on the top of the front screen. But it will also compare your scores depending on who's playing, I believe.
Nice. Oh, if only I had a second person. You know what?
You can do it now.
It's couch co-op, right? You know, so.
Yep. It's hot seat.
Hot seat. There we go. If you can't win with one, grab a sister.
There you go.
Then you got twice as many lives.
Super wide gear. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, I didn't actually own a lot of Game Boy games growing up. I definitely remember like Super Mario Land.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely remember Metroid 2.
Yeah.
I think I played a lot more Nintendo and Super Nintendo. Never took much on for going away for trips and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Game Boy is not like my number one, like nostalgic console, but you know,
yeah,
I got love for Nubo. What can I say? Also games like Final Fantasy Adventure, Final Fantasy Legend, getting into like the Saga and the Mana games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. What's it called? Final Fantasy Legend?
Yeah, Final Fantasy Legend was the Saga games.
Yeah.
It's just back in the... You see, the best thing about the Game Boy games is they just named everything Final Fantasy because it's so they could try to, like, leech off of the name.
Right.
Because it's like, hey, if we put Final Fantasy on it, maybe it'll sell better.
Yeah, I remember... What was the Super Nintendo one? Mystic Quest?
Mystic Quest is a special thing. Everyone jokes. So here's this. Everyone jokes about Mystic Quest, like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest being like it is a SquareSoft game, so it was made by at least the company, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone jokes that it's like everyone calls it the beginner RPG because it has like it doesn't have like the most difficult mechanics or anything. And it's fairly simple in a way, but the funny thing about that is the Japanese title for Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest USA.
Yeah.
Like they wanted to almost like they wanted to distinguish that it was like, oh no, we didn't make this one.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then you'd think like it would have been Square USA that made that one, but Square USA only made Secret of Evermore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my first game is on the Game Boy. Like I actually had the Game Boy by itself without any games for like about a month. And then we finally found a copy of Tetris. And then it was Tetris, Metroid 2, Mario Land. What else did I get for that? I think I got Kirby's Dream Land.
Hey, I finally got my extra.
There you go.
I'm happy. You know, true story. First Kirby game I ever played was a few months ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was the first ever on the Nintendo Kirby Dream Land.
Oh, nice.
And uh-oh.
Uh-oh, did it freeze?
I guess we're getting the pixie here. I think the Game Boy, it's the Game Boy or my Super Game Boy. I'm not too sure.
Well, again, this is still,
early production.
Testing. Early production, so this will all get ironed out.
Still got to test the game. Lix Avil is torturing me with a character that looks very much like a pixie or a wasp or bee from Dragon Quest IX. Because he knows how much I do not appreciate her being on my screen over and over again.
Dang.
Okay, Bob, you said it once. I was kind of hoping that would go away, but Lix actually had to bring it up again, okay? And I had to acknowledge my disdain for her. Nah, she's fine. She's just... I guess it's just a running gag. I played a lot of Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, and I definitely have my characters that have caused difficulties for me in the past. Much like Healy the Heal Slime in Dragon Warrior 4. The destroyer of speedruns.
I think Dragon Quest IX was the one I played the most.
You know, that was actually the one I played the least. I never actually got into that one until I started streaming.
I would say that most of the gameplay on that one I got through the Street Pass with the maps and stuff like that. The dungeons and trading, all that stuff. That was where I got most of the fun. Because I kept going to conventions back then, so... I'd go in, turn on Street Pass, come back with like a dozen or so maps, and most of them were like filled with metal king slimes or whatever they were called.
Oh, yeah, you got lucky.
Yep.
But yeah, I never played the game a whole lot. Like, I never played it when it was Street Pass and co-op and online servers and all that, so I sadly missed like all the best parts about it. I do love how much like the projectiles from these enemies, it goes like shoots out like just a little bit. Like as long as you're not standing in their face, they don't actually get anywhere near hitting you.
Yeah. Their sprite has shrunk, so now they can't reach you. Yeah, I miss Street Pass too.
Now we don't even have 3DS servers anymore.
Wow, the dynamite thing goes all the way to the edge of the screen. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I guess technically it does too in the NES. It's just that the screen feels much bigger in the Game Boy.
Ah! Got away! Ah, I'm getting victimized by all the, oh, press fire.
Oh no.
You're up, player 2. Oh, it takes you right back to the first stage.
Yep.
So it's not like getting actual extra lives. It's just like, nope, you go back to the stage you were on.
You're playing two different characters. So yeah, once again, we have a giveaway going on, guys. If you haven't signed up, go ahead. You get to have a chance to win a free copy of either the NES or the Game Boy version of Rodland, this is its first North American re-release.
Hey, I am not cheesing, okay? Again, I am using intended game mechanic, or I'm using game mechanics just unintended.
This is not what the developer wanted.
You know, I think it's the spirit of what the developer wanted. And if there's someone knows anything about spirit, it's me, okay?
There you go.
I mean, it is right in my name.
Oh, he almost got you that time.
I know. I was like, I wasn't going to say anything. It's like, I just shot myself in the foot, didn't I?
He's so short range, I'll never get hit by that. He immediately dies.
He needed a hug, okay? I was just trying to be nice. Go, follow it. Nice. Oh, you almost got me again.
Oh my god. Literally pixels away.
That looked like the Grand Canyon to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait. Oh, I thought I killed him. Oh, so when you swap characters, it actually saves how many enemies you've killed on that screen.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, come back here. Enjoy my spicy nuggies. Okay, can we make it to a boss?
Oh, hopefully no glitches this time. We'll announce the winner on social media, so Twitter, Instagram, if they want us to, state their name. Some people like anonymity. But we will say winner has been chosen.
Okay, extra, let's do this. Yes, you can see all of the socials underneath my picture on occasion.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want, follow us. We always announce new releases, updates, cool stuff, sales as well on our products. And we try to highlight, other people's work as well. So yeah, definitely check us out, and obviously check out HS's social as well, his Twitch and his Twitter.
Well, I don't think the game likes the Pixie very much right now.
That's very weird. We'll have to check that out, see what's going on.
Like I said, it could be just my Super Game Boy, so who knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is Rodland. This is the NES version box right here. Guess I'll show things off again. It's been a while. As you can see, some artwork on the back. And then the inside, I called it caveman art, but it's doodles. It's like children's doodles.
Yeah, so that's actually taken from the manual where they explain game mechanics. And they kind of use like this marker effect with really quick sketches by the original character designers. So we took that and kind of like updated the colors and the line work, so it pops out a little bit more. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it looks really cute. I mean, the entire game is cute. And see, game does have a story too. It's right there. Mom gets kidnapped. Go save mom. Instruction booklet comes with the game also. I'm not sure everything that comes with the Game Boy, if it's just the Game Boy version or if there's other stuff.
It'll have a manual too, but it just wasn't ready in time to ship to you. Okay. But yeah, NES will be the box, the game, the manual, and the little deluxe acrylic stand. And then the NES will be the game cart, the box, and the manual.
Yep, so there's the acrylic stand. It has our two sisters right there. And Retro-Bit logo on it. I was using it for the instruction manual, but you can put the game and other stuff in there too. Hey,
hey, if it works, it works.
It allows me to show off everything, okay? Just gotta give my... Although, wearing the Toy Story Band-Aid makes this just as adorable and cute as the game, right? So
in the spirit of the game.
It adds to the effect.
And yeah, this game is on pre-order. Both versions of the game are on pre-order until July 7th. You can click on this link, retrobit.com/Rodland, and you'll have a list of vendors who are selling it, limited run games, Castlevania games for North America, Rondo products as well. And for Europe, there's a whole slew of vendors from France, Germany, the UK, and many other places, Scandinavia as well. So don't miss out on it. Again, this game is, if you try to find a copy of the game nowadays, it's very rare. It did come out in PAL territories, only in 3 countries, Spain, Netherlands, and Italy. And they only release, as far as I know, I don't know if there's an exact count, but probably a couple thousand or so. So you're going to be paying a pretty penny to try to get this on NES. And for NTSC, you'd have to use a converter or a third-party console. So why pay that much when you can get this for, what is it, under $60, I believe?
I think it was $55 for the Nintendo and $45 for the Game Boy, I want to say.
$54.99 for North America and for the NES, and $44.99 for the Game Boy. So this is a good opportunity. You don't want to miss out, especially if you're into these type of games. And even if you aren't, but you just want to collect a cool NES game, I would say this is a really great game for traveling with game. If you have a Game Boy and you're traveling with it, definitely a great game to have. Especially if you have a company, you'll be like, hey, pass the Game Boy, you try this out. It's a really easy game to pick up, as you saw HS do. It's a little difficult to master, to kind of find your groove into it, but it's pretty rewarding. It's a fun little arcade game. Points are important. You don't have that many lives on it, so you can't just throw yourself into it. You gotta think before you leap.
I did get you to crack at least once during that, by the way.
Yes.
Also, boxes are magnetic, so that's nice. The boxes seal, and the name is embossed, like raised embossed. It's even shiny. You can see it shine a little bit underneath my light.
Yeah, we had a bit of an experiment when we did, what was it, Battletoads Double Dragon on NES, that used the magnetic hardcover box, and everyone loved it. So we did one with the Benjamin Spirit, so that was a Game Boy, and so now for NES and Game Boy and Super NES now as well, we have that style of packaging. Genesis doesn't need it because it comes in the Genesis box. That's
already sealed.
Yeah, it's already strong and sealed. They didn't need the help. But yeah, this, compare your NES or SNES or Game Boy collection that has those, cardboard boxes that they look nice, they're great, but they're so difficult to maintain and make sure they don't rip away, or the corners become cut into the cardboard where it worn off and everything. So this solves that problem. If it's the same size as an original box, so if you got a little slot that you're trying to replace on your collection, it'll just fit right in.
Oh yeah, I do love the magnetic boxes. I've gotten a couple of those from Retro-Bit, so I do appreciate it. It keeps things together.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone's feedback, whether it's for this game or any other of our products or stuff. Reach out to us either through our email or through our socials. We're always listening and trying to figure out how we can improve things, especially even in this Twitch stream. We're always reading your comments. We got some of the team with us here moderating and reading, so we always appreciate everyone's time for these streams. It's really a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I having fun. I mean, I play video games for a living, so I love playing video games. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And this is an adorable game. I love it. I grew up on Bubble Bobble, so games like this. And yeah, I'm gonna beat this. By the way, I might even speed run it in spite of licks. Okay.
There you go.
Maybe the Nintendo version for now.
Yeah, for sure. We'll figure out what's up with the Game Boy.
Or, like I said, it could be nothing wrong. It could just be my Super Game Boy.
Yep.
But yeah, that's Rodland. I don't know. We got anything else we want to play anymore, or?
No, I think we can sign off if you want. Unless you want to give the NES one a try, I think it's up to you. We've got a little bit more time, or if not, then we can just sign off. And
I think that's gonna be a little difficult for me to swap back to NES. Is all.
okay, that's fine. So we can just go ahead and sign off then.
Okay. But yeah, I guess I can swap to this screen right here. Look at that high production value, y'all.
Yeah, and please go ahead and give a follow to HS, High Spirits on Twitch and on Twitter. Give us a follow as well if you want to keep up with our releases, and we'll keep everyone up to date with the release date when we actually are shipping them out to the retailers. So that way you're not like, oh, where's my order? Hey, we'll let you guys know once they're in our warehouse. Give or take a week or two, they'll be heading out to you.
Nice. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed this, and I thank Andy and Retro-Bit Gaming for letting me host this Q&A and giveaway. And make sure you do the giveaway, though. Gotta hurry up.
Yeah. It'll be there. It'll be open for 24 hours. We'll be posting it again, of course. And yeah, go ahead, get your entry in, and good luck.
Yep, good luck, everyone. Thank you for having me, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Later.